Hello all my 90s, how are you all? Dear students, in the previous session we were discussing about the examples of the concept parallel lines and a transversal. Today we are going to discuss few of the questions from that topic, that is from exercise 6.2. So let's begin with the first question. Here's your first question. It says, in figure, find the value of x and y and then show that AB is parallel to CD. This is a figure given, right? Question says, find the value of x and y, and we have to prove that AB and CD are parallel, right? We have to prove that they both are parallel. So just see how to solve this question. Just see, this is a figure given. X and y we have to find. This 50 and this 130 is already given to us. So now just see, do we have any relation between these two angles? Yes, can we say that these two are forming linear pair? So we can easily find the value of x. X plus 50 is equal to 180. Which type of angle they are forming? Linear pair, correct? So x can be calculated as 180 minus 50, which gives you 130. So we have done with x. Now let's talk about y. These two are intersecting lines. So what about this y? Y is 130 again. And what is the reason for this? The reason is they are forming vertically opposite angle. So question demanded us to find the value of x and y. Half part of the question we have done. X also done, y also done. Now question also wants us to prove that AB is parallel to CD. We have to prove this thing. So how can we do this? Just see what kind of angle this x and y are forming. X is 130. Y is 130, and x and y they are forming alternate angles. Just see, they are forming Z formation, right? When this type of formation is there, so they are known as alternate. So we can say that x is equal to y is equal to 130. They are forming alternate angles, and when alternate angles are equal, the lines are parallel. Now just see how to write it in the notebook. To find x and y, also to prove that AB is parallel to CD. Solution, y is 130 because of the reason vertically opposite angle. X and 50, they were forming linear pair. So x also we have calculated 130. Now since x and y is equal to 130, they are forming alternate angles. So when alternate angles are equal, we can directly say that AB is parallel to CD. So easy the question is. I hope I am clear with this. Now let's quickly move on to the next one. Question 2 says, in figure, if AB is parallel to CD, CD is parallel to EF. Please do remember, AB is parallel to CD, CD is parallel to EF. That means all these three are equal. Now question says, also says y is to z is 3 is to 7. Y, here it's y, here it's z, is 3 is to 7. We are asked to simply find x, correct? So let us see the calculation for this also. Just see. You were given that A, B, C, D, E, F, they all are parallel. X, Y and Z, these types of angles are marked. You are given that Y is to Z, here is Y, here is Z, is 3 is to 7. Question wants us to find this X. Question wanted us to find X. Now see, Y and Z don't have any relation. So what to do? Just check, is there any relation? Yes. X and Z, they are forming alternate angles. So I can say that angle X is equal to angle Z. They are forming alternate angles, correct? What else we can do? Y is to Z. So let angle Y is 3A. Angle Z is 7A. Correct? Now, angle Z is also equal to angle X. So we can say that angle X is also 7A. Correct? And what is the relation between these two angles? Do you remember? They are on the same side of transversal in the interior region. So which type of angles they are forming? Co-interior angles. And what is the property of co-interior angles? Their sum was 180. So use this relation. Angle X plus angle Y is equal to 180. Which kind of angles? Co-interior angles. Correct. Put the value of x. X is 7a. Put the value of y. Y is, where is y? Yeah, here it's 3a is equal to 180. Correct? 7 plus 3, 10a is equal to 180. On solving, a is equal to 180 divided by 10 gives 18. Now we have the value of a only, but question wants us to find x. So what was the relation of x? Yes, angle x is 7a. So 7 into 18, which gives us 126. Clear with the calculation? Once again, let's see. Question was saying that A, B, C, D, E, F, they all are parallel. These types of markings are given. Another thing which the question gave us was y is to z is 3 is to 7. Y is to z. So let's take y as 3a, 3 is to 7. Z as 7a, Z as 7a. Now, x and z, they were forming alternate angles. Just see, they are forming alternate angles. And when alternate angles, when the lines are parallel, alternate angles are equal. So x and z are equal. So I can also say that x is equal to z is equal to 7a. Correct? Because they were forming alternate angles. Now one more relation is there in this figure. X and y, they are forming co-interior angles. So angle x plus angle y is equal to 180. Put the values. On calculation, I am getting a as 18. And on solving, because question wanted us to simply calculate x. So x is 7a. 7 into 18 gives 126. Just see the quick calculation in the notebook also. AB is parallel to CD is parallel to EF given. Y is to Z is 3 is to 7. We have to find x. Solution, y is to 7 is 3 is to 7 given. So we can take, let y is 3a, z is 7a. In the figure, x and z, they are forming alternate angles. So angle x is equal to 7a. Also, AB is parallel to CD. So we can say that x plus 5. Just see, AB is parallel to CD. So x plus 5, they were forming co-interior angles. So x plus y is 180 because of co-interior angles. Don't forget to mention the reason, correct? Putting the values, calculation, a is 18 and angle x is equal to 126. Now let's quickly move on to the third question also, dear students, in this video. Third question says in figure 6.30, this is a figure given. AB is parallel to CD, AB and CD, these two lines are given parallel. AB is parallel to CD. EF is perpendicular, EF is perpendicular, that is forming 90 degree. And angle GED, GED is given 126. Find these three angles. Let's let's show me the calculation to you all. AB is parallel to CD. Then it says that EF is perpendicular. FE, this is perpendicular given, correct? GED, GED, this is GED, that means this complete angle is given. This complete angle is given 126. Now question wants us to find AGE, AGE. AGE, to ye raha, AGE. Do we have any relation between this? Just see. Just see. Which type of angle it is forming? It is forming alternate angle. So this is 126. So this will also be 126. That means we can easily say that angle AGE is equal to angle GED, that is 126, because of the reason alternate angles, or you can say alternate interior angles. It's your choice. If you want to write this word interior, you can write. Otherwise, alternate angle is understood. Now, next question wants us to calculate GEF. GEF. Here it is GEF. So how can we calculate this? This complete is 126. This is 90. If we subtract 126 minus 90, we will get this remaining portion. So how can we write this? What is the name of this angle? GED. GED minus FED. Minus FED gives which one? GEF. That is GEF. That is 126 minus 90 gives us GEF. So we can say GEF as 6. 12 minus 9, 36. Now the last part, question says that find FGE. Where is FGE? This one, right? So how can we calculate this one? You can see these two are forming linear pair. So this is 126 given. This can be easily calculated by subtracting from 180. That is angle AGE plus AGE plus AGE plus FGE plus angle FGE is 180 because of the reason they are forming linear pair. So AGE is already we have calculated 126. plus FGE is equal to 180. And now on subtraction, we can easily get the value of FGE also, that is 54. Correct? Now just see the representation in the notebook. This is a figure given, AB is parallel to CD, this first perpendicular, this is 126 given. Question wanted us to calculate these three angles. So one by one I am doing. Since AB is parallel to CD and GE is a transversal, this line GE is a transversal. Question wants us to calculate AGE. So where is AGE? AGE. So these two are forming alternate. So this is 126, this will also be 126. So angle AGE is 126. Right? Fine. Now move on to the next part. GEF. Question wants us to calculate GEF. GEF I have already explained. 126 minus 90 will give us this remaining portion. So 126 minus 90 is 36. Now the third part, question wants us to calculate FGE. FGE, this one. So these two together they are forming linear pair. So their sum will be 180. So FGE plus AGE is 180 linear pair. FGE 126, 180, 126 on shifting 54. So here we have got the third angle as well. That's all for this video. Complete up this work in your notebook. In the next video, I'll be explaining you the next questions of the exercise. Till then, thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.